Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. Bryant outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound Miami. Pass to Pippen. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Over Bryant. No good. A bit long that time. And here is Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Leonard. He shoots it. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Pippen. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jordan. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Leonard. And Leonard drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Miami calls timeout. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Jordan. Leonard against James. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. Pippen, no good. The Hawks lead by 4. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's the screen by Bryant. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Leonard. This one for 3. Abdul-Jabbar passes to O'Neal and is blocked. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Clock at 4. Here's Antetokounmpo.
LeBron in great defensive position that time. Exceptional at using his wingspan to throw off the shooter.
Wembanyama, pass to Pippen. The 3, James sinks it from distance. James has got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to O'Neal. The shot won't fall. Good D by Wembanyama. Pass to Pippen. James outside. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard outside. Antetokounmpo, the pass to O'Neal. Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Atlanta, Shaquille O'Neal. 2.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Pippen. Still without a bucket. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Bryant. Rebounded by Pippen.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up-and-down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Leonard in at the 3. Just 2 to shoot. Pippen, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of get up to throw down. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. James against Leonard. And stolen by Leonard. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Court vision on display from Leonard, sharing the ball. Big part of his game.
Pass to Jordan. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. They grab their own miss.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
The Hawks lead by 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Jordan. Inside, Chamberlain. And that one is hammered home.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look, a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the lob. Leonard against Jordan. Leonard passes to Bryant. Fires from 14. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Pippen. Now here's Jordan. Out to the wing. Wembanyama finds James. Jordan with it. Covered by Bryant. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Nice dish. And the layup goes down. Chamberlain's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the free ball.
The Hawks trailing. Now Antetokounmpo. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Antetokounmpo. Tipped. James with a steal. Here's Pippen. Covered by Bryant. Jordan with a screen on Antetokounmpo. James passes to Jordan. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And now a 3-point Heat lead.
So much attention on James. He's able to get it to a teammate. That's a great look.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Antetokounmpo. Leonard looking around.
Michael Jordan. Second personal foul. First team foul.
A minute and a half left in the second. O'Neal passes to Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can they get it? And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Pippen. No points yet, and there's James from the arc. Drills it from deep. And Miami leads by 4.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Jordan. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Bryant outside. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists now tonight. Jordan against Antetokounmpo. Jordan goes in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Spins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Puts up a 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be right back after halftime to get... Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. So it's Miami now. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Pippen in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Jordan, the pass to Pippen, shoots over Bryant, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Bryant for 3. Rebound Miami.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Bryant. He's got 10. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Jordan. James with the ball. Fires the 3. The rebound by Atlanta. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Antetokounmpo with it. Bryant outside. From outside the arc. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Well, he's got great sight lines, Giannis does, especially where he gets the ball. So he surveys the court, takes a good picture, and makes a great pass.
Miami calls timeout.
Let's give them another big hand.
90 seconds into the second half now. James passes to Jordan. And again, no good by Miami. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They lead by 1. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by O'Neal. Pulls it from the top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
And that's usually a solid strategy. Get the ball into Leonard's capable, large hands and let him go to work.
Now here's Jordan. 6 points for him. Over Antetokounmpo. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Hawks lead by 3. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Leonard for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists in the game. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. James outside. Again, the Heat misses.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Down low.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Second personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul. Chamberlain.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Leonard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. Lets it fly. Rebound Miami. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. James against Bryant. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis able to get stops from anywhere on the court.
Puts it up from 17, and he knocks the jumper down. Bryant's got 15 points.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Pass to Jordan. Miami, no good that time either.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. No good from 18.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Jordan, the pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. From the arc. And again, no good by Miami.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Count it. And now an 8-point Atlanta lead.
Kawhi, such a threat from the mid-range. As soon as he gets to that area, it's all systems go.
Pass to Jordan. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. He's got 9.
And just sinks it over the tall defender. That's why you have to.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit...
He's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And we've reached the end of the third. Atlanta on top, up 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way. 2K Sports right after this.
This is it, fans.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Kobe Bryant is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4 slot.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
LeBron gets behind the eyes of the defense for the highlight reel game.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Leonard, fires the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard against James. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Leonard. The Hawks lead by 3. Up top, O'Neal. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Bryant. The 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds in the game. Jordan finds James. Jordan against Antetokounmpo. Back to James. It's stolen by Leonard. And Leonard powers it down.
And Leonard, a three-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear the Heat coach going over their plan during the break. And coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Clock at 6. Launches it from deep. And again, no good by Miami.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
It's James on the wing. James double team. Here's Pippen to the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
James against Antetokounmpo. And outside, good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 9th assist of the game now. Screen on Bryant. Here's Pippen, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
At the line for the Hawks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And no luck that time either.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Bryant outside. Launches it. Buries it from 3. Bryant's got 21.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Tries the spin move. And here's Wembanyama. And it's off from 3-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Bryant. Lets it go from deep. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. There's a minute 12 left in the 4th quarter here. Looking to win the run. Jordan with the bucket.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Atlanta leading by 10. Now Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jordan. Leonard for 3. Rebound Miami. Here's Chamberlain. Uses the glass on the layup. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Bryant, no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Miami. Trailing by 8. James outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Hawks ball.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
"19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Antetokounmpo surveys. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And we present the player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Atlanta Hawks. So here's Miami's starting group. Olajuwon is out there with Chamberlain. And it's Durant. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's LeBron in at the point guard position. Now here's Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Kobe's got the opening basket of the game for the Hawks.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
LeBron passes to Jordan. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And he's able to get it back. Basket counts.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Bryant right side. Back to Giannis. Pass to Bryant. It's tipped. And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop. And he goes big time with the dunk right over Kobe Bryant.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Antetokounmpo passes to Bryant. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's not going to go for him. James against Leonard. Here's KD. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's KD with the rebound. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Miami. James, the pass to Olajuwon. Pass to KD. Lets the three fly. Cans it from downtown.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. To stop the run. Another shot. And the layup is good.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Durant. Here's Olajuwon. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. To the inside. And stolen by Jordan. Kobe with the steal. Leonard on the wing. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. An emphatic LU jam.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play. Get some points and give this team some confidence.
.124 left in the first quarter. James, the pass to Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
And so Jordan nails both of them. And the Hawks with possession here, trailing by 2. Leonard against James. Back to Leonard. Shot on the wing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Outside Jordan. Durant sets a screen for Jordan. Let's go. Here's Olajuwon. The shot, no good. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Jordan against Giannis. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. And here is James. Still scoreless. Now Jordan. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Olajuwon is out there with Michael Johnson, LeBron James, and it's Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low. Here's James following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Jordan Zikumbo against Jordan. Over Giannis. Nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 8 points.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. And Leonard has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Durant dishes to LeBron. Jordan against Shaquille O'Neal. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Giannis with it. Still yet to score. Got a piece of it. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouling.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Leonard hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Now timeout called by Miami.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Jordan finds James. Back to Jordan. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kobe with a screen on Jordan. 16 feet away. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Giannis. And that's now 7 points for Kobe Bryant.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Leonard against LeBron. Leonard the pass to Antetokounmpo. Kobe with a screen on Jordan. Clock at 4. And here's Bryant for 3. Miami grabs the miss. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Durant lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Now here's Giannis. Nothing on the board. Fires the 3. From range, Kobe drills it.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
The 3 from KD. Rebound by the Hawks. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots it up. Bryant's shot is off.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Olajuwon, right side. Olajuwon controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Olajuwon's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside, Kobe takes a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on James. Here's Leonard. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Jordan against Bryant. Jordan passes to Durant. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. The Hawks trailing. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. The offensive rebound, O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Over 7 feet. Big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offensive rebound. Olajuwon kicks to LeBron. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar. Off target on the alley-oop layup.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
James way outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Heat lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Kobe in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Olajuwon. Durant with a wide open look. There's the triple from Durant.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Pass to KD. LeBron kicks to Durant. Fires from way outside. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Durant's gone 4 of 10 here, has 6 misses. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Pass to Leonard, over James. The Hawks again can't hit. The Heat with the lead. Outside, Jordan. Outside, James. Outside, Olajuwon. Floats it up for James. And no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Screen by Giannis. A 3 from Leonard. Atlanta again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
LeBron passes to Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar against LeBron. The putback. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside, Kobe fires from deep. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. James, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Olajuwon. LeBron James on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 3 assists now in this one. KD against Giannis. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Bryant. Teardrop shot.
Inside where he goes right at the D.
And he knocks down the first one. And Kobe drops them both. 1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Giannis against Jordan. Pass to LeBron. Back to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Chamberlain a screen. Jordan can't get it to go. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Antetokounmpo finds Bryant. Drills the three-pointer. And that's 18 points for Kobe Bryant.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Now, here's Jordan. 10 points for him. And here's KD for 3. Good on the triple. Durant's got 14.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
44 seconds left in the third. Jordan kicks to LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drive.
And one of those players who will not be denied. LeBron's so strong inside.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. And here's Leonard from 3. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the deep.
Olajuwon is out there with Chamberlain. It's Michael Jordan. And it's Durant in at the shooting guard. Shot clock at 3. And here's Jordan outside.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a tall, wily guy who forces you to take tough shots.
James kicks to Olajuwon. With 1 second left. Chamberlain's shot is off. And it's the Hawks ball. And stolen by James. Shoots the 3. Pass to Olajuwon. James up top. He's covered by Leonard. Second shot opportunity. And it falls over the rim and in. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Heat?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted. Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
And the Heat call time here. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. Well, Miami's coach had some advice for the team during that last break. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Outside, Kobe. This one for three. Rebound by the Heat. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Floats it up for James.
How about the read there from Elijah Wan, finding the open man.
The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Bryant. Pass to Leonard. Back to Kobe. The shot misses. Great D that time from Jordan. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Giannis against KD. O'Neal a screen on KD. And Shaq with the slam.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Here's Jordan. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. The Hawks trailing. And here's Kobe for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. KD's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the deep.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And that one's good. Leonard.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
LeBron James up. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Kobe. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant. He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Giannis dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. The Hawks working the ball around. KD against Kobe. 5 to shoot. Nice D from Durant.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
James looking around. Again, the miss by the Heat. The big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now. That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, His coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Outside, Jordan. And here's Olajuwon for 3. And they go to the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. LeBron outside. Laces one from 3. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.